pleasure to be here today, and I would like to cover the FamilyCORE, which is a creative change strategies for family offices and their impact today, together with our partner consultants. And before that, let me do a quick introduction of Frost & Sullivan. For us, we are a growth pipeline company, and essentially we help our client to maximize their growth potential. We have been in the market for 63 years, supported more than 16,000 clients worldwide. We are in 45 offices around the world, where Singapore is our Asia Pacific headquarters. We also supported our client in 12 industry areas of expertise and using our proprietary growth pipeline framework to add value to them. So in the framework, we help our client to find out what's the opportunity universe, helping them to evaluate the opportunities, go to market, and then helping them to plan and implement their strategy, as well as monitoring and optimizing their strategy. And in our areas of work, we supported 3 divisions, which is looking into the vision and strategy, technology and IP, as well as the brand and demand. Yeah. Now let me share a bit more about Frost & Sullivan research capability. Research is really of our core strength in order to add value to our client from the advisory point of view. We track in 5 different markets: aerospace and defense, energy and environment, healthcare and life sciences, industrial and mobility. And underneath of this, we will see that we have also the foundational practices in sustainability and circular economy, which is one of the very key topics in the context today. Chemical, material and nutrition, security, be it both physical security and cyber security, information, communications, technology, and well as the tech vision and visionary innovation. And why Frost & Sullivan? So with the research content that we produce, we are able to add value to our client from the custom advisory project, be it in the market penetration, investment roadmap, as well as the M&A support. We are also working very closely with the C-suites in a lot of the executive briefing, giving them the answers to some of the priorities questions in investment-related strategy, and also organizing a lot of strategy workshop for them to help them to align their strategy in the megatrends opportunity. And lastly, because we know that the competition in the market is stiff, we help them to actively build up their market trackers on a quarterly basis or a biannual basis to understand the competition. And now let me also share with you a bit more about consultants. I think Frost & Sullivan, we are privileged to be able to be partner of consultants, because consultants is our creative change partners for family impact and foundation. They have extensive experiences in transforming family conglomerates, non-profit organizations, social enterprises. And one of the key important initiatives under the consultants team is really about non-profit initiative. And one of the examples will be helping the Singapore Business Federation's Foundation in developing their business and also the operational model. Lawrence, together and his team, has also strong experiences in fundraising in the practice areas like ESG, real estate, and also master planning. Yep. And coming to the topic today, family offices, and we are also introducing the FamilyCORE. Yeah. To begin with, let's start off with the definition of family offices. So essentially, a family offices is an exclusive advisory firm specializing in the management of substantial wealth of the affluent families. And in short, it is a point of contact for the ultra high net worth individuals' families to manage their wealth. And for these family offices, usually there are 6 areas to cover. But for the focus of the presentations today, I will be looking into the impact investing. Yep. We are seeing that the role of family offices has been evolving from the traditional managing the personal wealth, and is now moving towards the impact investing. There's no longer traditional simplified roles anymore, but now all the family offices are taking more into an active model into the promising sectors such as education, healthcare, and community development. And there are many avenues for the family offices to create impact in today's context, be it in corporate innovation, capital deployment in the sustainable solutions. We have also connections and influence in forming a community in doing goods for the society. Develop purpose-driven innovations in, for example, green tech, renewable energy, health tech, and other areas. Investment capital and also the philanthropic capital. And lastly, leverage on the family networks to foster cross-sectoral partnerships. And here's are some of the global examples of family offices involved in impact investing. I will share with you one of it, which is RS Group, that is nearer to us in Asia Pacific. And RS Group is a mid-sized family based in Hong Kong, founded by Annie Chen, with the aim of using her share of family inheritance to invest sustainably. And the core approach that they are using is a blended value approach. They use environmental value, social value, and also the financial value to really create the impact in the society. And now let us bring you back to Singapore. And I'm sure that you all would agree with me, Singapore is an attractive destination for family offices because we have the robust regulatory framework, we have stable economy, favorable tax and regulatory condition, we have a strong talented workforce, as well as this is a strategic geographical location. And with that has led to 1,400 family offices set up in Singapore based on the data in end 2023. Yep. And if you look at the data further, 60% of the family offices in Asia are located in Singapore. And mainly they are from the mainland China, Hong Kong, as well as in India. And Singapore is also a philanthropy hub because the main driver for it is from the ASEAN family offices. In many of the early stage or the growth stage project, it is very challenging for this project to seek funding from the corporate or from the commercial investment. But the ASEAN family offices tend to have low expectation or no return from all these investment and has further helping all this growth of the projects. And the family offices has also been helping the government in funding some of the public sector projects. And also this free ups the government resources in focusing in other initiatives. And from the government point of view, the government has also been introducing various schemes to help the philanthropy and also the family houses here, including philanthropy tax incentive scheme for single family offices, as well as the global investor program. And we are also seeing that family offices are seeing a surge in demand in the social costs relating to education, health and development, and the welfare of the protections of women and children. And lastly, family officers is no longer looking into the ad hoc engagement model, but they are moving into the active mentorship in the project that they are funding. Yep. One of the case study in Singapore, looking into impact investing, which is Talks Capital. Talks Capital is a single family offices based in Singapore, focusing in emerging market, looking into sustainability and also creating a positive impact to the society. And they have been using 4 guiding principles in their investment strategy: sustainable innovation, social equity and inclusion, environmental sustainability, as well as resilient infrastructure. Yep. And for them, they actively look into the projects in areas like renewable energy and clean tech, agri-tech and food security, which is important to Singapore, health tech and telemedicine, as well as the fintech and financial inclusion that it is very promising for the future. Yeah. While family offices are booming, we are seeing that there's a gap in the system necessitating the change strategy for the family offices here, because there are a limited benchmark and also assessment about impact investing for the family offices, specifically for the Singapore side. Yep. Limitation on guidance on where and how to use the money for impact investing. And also there are some of the issue, I think you all would have read the news recently about the issue of the transparency with regards to the money flow. Yep. And for us, together with consultants, we see that we are able to address the gap through 3 ways: by helping the industry to look into the guide and motivate the family officers to address social and environmental issues through impact investing, creating awareness among the NGOs and relevant organizations on impact investing, and also lastly, helping the authorities who are intensifying their scrutiny of family offices and hedge funds. Yep. And we are proud to share with you that consultants and Frost & Sullivan today, we would like to do a study, which is the FamilyCORE, to address the need and gap in the market. What we are going to do is we will be working toward a paper covering the parameters and measures to understand impact investing and also the experiences in the Singapore family offices. With this paper, we are also going to develop a family office index focusing on the family offices in Singapore. The outcome will be with the ranking of the top family offices in Singapore, and these parameters will be based on the review and also the feedback from the white paper. And also from the white paper itself, we are also able to conduct an impact assessment to understand the current portfolio of the family offices in their intent, their experience, their commitment, their process, and also their management in impact investing. And lastly, creating an outreach to identify the need for the areas requiring monetary assistance, which can be channeled from the family officers. And to all of you, if let's say you are interested in this FamilyCORE, to be part of it and also to participate in it, feel free to let all the consultants team know as well as myself. We are here during the networking session to discuss and explore more. I think that's all from me. I'm still enough time so that I can hand it to the next speaker. Thank you so much.